Well, hello, hello, hello. And
Hello, hello.
yeah, so wow. Well, if this is your first time here, welcome to Connecticut Housewives.
And Housewives of Connecticut.
Yes. And also, if this is your first time here, I'm actually in the state of Connecticut, and my sister, who's actually my sister, is where are you?
I am actually in Texas,
Yeah.
Tejas.
Yes. So we were
Woo!
actually born in the state of Connecticut, but
Yeah.
and she was a Connecticut housewife, but now she's a Texas housewife, Texan housewife. Anyway. So what's the I just I need some good cheer or whatever. So just tell me what's the weather there?
Let us know, let us know, let us know.
It
So
snowed here.
the weather here is 66 degrees and warming up.
Okay, so the weather is delightful.
The weather out here is delightful.
Actually, we left to go to the store this morning. Oh, by the way, I'm Nubia.
And I am Ajwa.
So I went to go get some because we like to celebrate it as dedication of lights.
Hmm,
The feast of dedication, I believe, is called, or something to that effect.
yeah.
Um, And so I went to go out and get some more lights. And also I had, okay, you won't be able to tell, but I had, because I got to get really, really close to the camera.
I
But
can't see you.
you can't see me?
No, I just see me and some stars and some the universe
Oh,
and
okay.
such.
There you go. So when I was at the store yesterday, we ran out to get some, macaroni. And so that the third daughter is going to make, macaroni and cheese on Friday. Cause that's going to be like our family dinner.
Okay.
And so they bought one box. I'm like, nobody buys, maybe other people buy one box, but when you are of this persuasion, you buy two boxes. Like you don't be like, what?
Right.
Gotta go back and get a box of macaroni, or so you can make the real macaroni and cheese.
I was gonna say, just in cases, you always have to have. Even if you don't use a second box, you have to have a second box.
Like
Just
what?
saying. Mm.
You have to have an overabundance of macaroni and cheese.
Oh
That's just
yeah.
how you do it, right? If you're gonna do it,
Hmm.
you gotta like, and actually it should
No-
probably be like three boxes. But anyway,
Nothing to it but to do it.
minimum.
Unless you're buying them super big boxes, you know.
I know,
But
and they're so almost small now. Like, what is
oh
that?
yeah,
We used to always have
cute.
this was a standard size box. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So we were out yesterday, and I told you my phone that when we left, before we came back home, because we knew we had to make a run. The
Hmm.
circuit run, you hit all the stores, and because we went to Michael's, and then we hit before we hit that plaza, we were gonna go into the store called Ulta.
Yeah.
Ulta.
Ulta.
So I'm like, do we really need to make this left-hand turn into this plaza because the traffic was heavy, and I'm like, I don't like to be out there in that hot mess of traffic.
Right.
So I'm like, is this something that you can get from another store, like some chapstick or something that you can just get from the store? And no, I have to, get. Okay. So we made the left-hand turn into that plaza, and we got into the store shop, and she's like, "Oh." So while she's shopping, I said, I went. This lady was doing eyebrows. I didn't know that they
Yeah.
did eyebrows in there. Did you?
So cute.
Have you?
Eyebrow. Are
Have
you kidding me? Sorry.
That's cruel.
I'm
That's
rude. I know rude, right? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Please forgive me.
so. I didn't really know. I never really saw anybody in the station doing somebody's facial, eyebrow, whatever. It's always been empty, so I never really paid attention. 'Cause I don't go in that
Yeah.
often.
Right.
Only when a daughter is in town or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So this lady was there doing the eyebrows. I said, "Oh, you know what? Mine are looking pretty sparse, but they have been my whole life. Whatever."
It's
But
okay.
especially as you get older, they're really starting to like thin out, and you hang on to those little scragglers because you don't want
Yeah.
them to you want it to add to the bunch, make it look like you have more.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, yeah.
So while my daughter's walking around and my son, I said, "I'm
Mhm.
going to make an appointment for today."
Yeah.
So I made an appointment for today at 10:40. So
Uh-huh.
as we're on our way at the store, I'm like, "Well, were you gonna buy something?" She says, "No, I'm sorry. I feel bad because we took that left-hand turn in here." And she goes, "But I'm so glad you made your appointment because now I don't feel so bad that we came in here." So
Oh.
we went back today. They dropped me off, and she
Mhm.
went to. I'm just dropping names of the stores. She went to Sephora, which is across a good way, across the thing.
Yeah.
And I said, "You two drop me off and then come back and get me. It shouldn't take
Mhm.
that long. I don't have very much. She don't have very much to work with here, but."
It's gonna take about 5 minutes. Go.
So actually,
Right.
it took a little longer. I'm glad
Mhm.
she brushed them up, and she said, "Well, do you want to have them waxed or do you want to have them threaded?" So I'm like, well, what do you suggest? Because I mean, really, I'm just trying to preserve the bit that I have, you know." She said,
Right.
"Well,
What you thread?
she said, let's do threading." But you know, if it was summer, I would have done waxing
Right.
because when they wax and they wax under your eye here,
Love
then
it.
it it leaves,
Highlights.
even though I'm like a mocha
Uh-huh.
color, it still leaves you like a little bit of a light highlight under
Yeah,
there.
I love that. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It's like a tan, like your eyebrows
Chin
busting, you
line.
know?
Yeah, yeah.
So if it was summertime, I would have said maybe waxing, but because what either way, it hurts just as much. It's still a
Yeah.
little bit of a tinge, you know.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah, I
one is
did.
individual. So I would say,
Well, the
stay out of
waxing,
me.
the waxing is, do, and then they press
Yeah,
it, you know, and
yeah.
they take the sting a little bit. But
Uh-huh.
the threading is, she does a whole lot. I think she did from my actual brow up a bit, and then from my here under a bit. So
Mm-hmm.
I even felt like she snatched a couple of these up in here. I'm like, "What you doing up in here, girl?" That's what I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
say. I felt,
Mm-hmm.
should
I'm
have
gonna
got
leave
that.
my edges.
She should have got the gray ones. You know what I'm saying? Just take them out.
Man, if they weeded my head out from the grays, I don't know what I'd be left with. Just saying.
Well, I'm just
Mm.
staying around the edges, but
Mhm.
I felt some of them being snatched. I'm like, "What is going on here?" And then afterwards, I said, "Well, what about a color? Because I'm out." Let me just say, this is kind of a little bit embarrassing, but I've had this little thing. Uh-oh, this little thing here.
Yeah.
Look how empty it is on the inside.
Oh, bless your heart. And
I
that's
have
getting
had
to
this
that's the
thing.
full usage right there.
I'm using it until the wheels fall off. I
Oh
mean,
no.
look, I took the cover off. Look, that all you see is the middle. There's a little bit
Yeah.
all the way around the edge on the inside.
Goodness.
So I usually use it with my little brushy here, my brushy brush. These are my
Hmm.
favorite. These are my tools right here.
Gotta have them.
So she's trying to find a color to match. Now
Hmm.
I'm like, I know I live in the state of Connecticut. I know I live on this side of what,
The Mason Dixon.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, she was a lovely girl, but I think if I had somebody who looked like me, they would have
Hmm.
definitely been able to match my eyebrows.
Yeah.
So we went through, I don't know, 5 different shades on this side.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get close.
Okay.
So I know that
Ooh.
our baby sister
Okay.
isn't, one of her many talents is
Yes.
esthetician. And
Uh-huh.
she said, and I know, because that your eyebrows are supposed to match the color of your hair.
Right.
I don't like black. I don't like charcoal looking because I feel like when I walk into a room, I want to look natural. I don't want to anybody say, "Oh, here comes Nubia with those eyebrows."
Well, I totally get it, but they have like nice little. I mean, if they have progression, to the black, jet black, So I think if you go like two or three back from the jet black, you should be good.
Well, we tried that, and I left out with one brown, which it could be darkened. It could be darkened up a bit,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
and one black. She said, "Well," and I said, "You know what? I'm not going to buy one because I want it to look the way I want it to look. I want it to look natural." And because you and I are complete opposites because you wear absolutely nothing but the moisturizer and probably and hopefully eye cream because I always wear my eye cream.
Hmm.
But I don't want, like I said, I want to look natural, but not like, oh, she has no eyebrows. I want to at least look like I have some eyebrows, but not like, oh, here she comes with that black eyebrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I left
I
the
w-
store without. I'm still this. Look, I've had this thing probably about 5 years, but that's how
wow,
long it lasts. And I
that's
didn't want her,
amazing.
and I didn't want her because I don't use it except for when I don't use it all the time. If I
So
don't,
this reminds me of George Lopez used to have a show, actually a talk show, and
yeah,
he had some Latinas come in from Texas or California, probably California. I'm not trying to be funny, but
uh-huh,
she came in and she was being interviewed. Just a regular Jane, from off the street,
uh-huh.
or Chula off the street, and yes,
And
I probably shouldn't
let's
say
preface
regular.
the fact that you can say these things. Your husband was born in Mexico. He's
Yeah, he's
Mexican.
Mexicano.
So,
So, but anyway, so I get a little pass. But she came in and he was asking her about her eyebrows. She was on the show solely because of the fact that she was found on YouTube or found somewhere, and she was actually putting her eyebrows on with a magic marker.
Would you stop?
I
Would you
can't.
stop?
I can't even. And we've heard of tattooing, we've heard of microblading or whatever, ablation,
Right,
whatever.
right.
We've heard of it. No. This is before all those came into play. Homegirl was using magic marker.
Stop.
Mm,
And so
understand.
that does not even sound healthy. Like,
I wonder if she's still. Yeah, his show was probably about 10 years ago. I wonder if she's still okay.
I know
Yeah.
now you have me wanting to look that up while we're still talking here. Because
Hey,
you still can you
okay.
still see me?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. What was his name again? George
Lopez.
Jorge. Okay, I'm gonna put it
Jorge
in.
Lopez. Mhm. Do you know that my brother-in-law is, I hope it, my brother-in-law, we've been calling him George for as long as 37, 38 years. I've known him as George. It wasn't important until about like maybe 2, 3 years ago, I found out that his first name is Javier.
Not Jorge.
Not Jorge. That's his middle name.
How do you get that?
And
How do you get the name? How do you...
George for 38 years. Okay, back it up some. So keeping in mind, 33, I learned very late in life that my brother-in-law's first name is Javier.
So they just made a nickname up for him. Just made up a name. And,
No, that's his middle name is George.
Okay.
And everybody calls him George. But then I said, you know what? I have to be different. So of course I call him Jorge. Everybody else calls him George. But Javier. But Javier, that's a nice name, Javier.
It
right?
Is.
So I don't know. If I had an option between George and Javier, I'm telling you right now, option number one, please.
So I'm Googling it to see what comes up, but it didn't come up. I was put George Lopez and the girl with the black magic marker. It didn't come up. That would have been hilarious, though. George. Yeah, I look at it, and because you said that, you brought it up first. Let the record show. When I left the store and I left I wanted my daughter to see it, so I had the darker black one here and the brown one over here. Mm-hmm. And I said to her, I said, look, I didn't have her take it off. I said, what do you think? She said, well, we do know that it's supposed to be the same color as your hair. And I said, but I don't want that presence to be known. I don't want it to be that obvious that I have on.
Yeah.
You know. So I said,
you want to look natural, even though it isn't natural. I'm tracking.
Well, the girl was trying to, she had it. I said, she had me coming out there looking like, I had Mexican heritage. She put this, I don't like it. So it almost like she drew me in with the black magic marker. I didn't even know that was a thing. So when we couldn't find a color, she said, ma'am, what do you want to do? I said, well, I'm going home. Just leave it on so my daughter can give me her opinion. But I said, give me a Q-tip. So she gave me a Q-tip and I dabbed it in the cleaner and I had to wipe off some from under here because, man, I tell you, she had it laid on like.
You took a picture?
I did not. I wasn't trying to offend. I was trying to like leave her a good tip out with my brown and black eyebrows.
He's going to do somebody else and someone else is not going to be that kind. But praise the Lord.
But I was saying, if I was in DC or somewhere where there were more people who look like us, then they would have been able to find a match for me. And I would have been able to say, girlfriend, you got me. I don't want black. Just like you said, take it back a couple and hook me up, you know? But no, it didn't work that way. So anyway, now that I just talked excessively about the eyebrow thing.
Well,
I'm gonna have
okay.
What?
With here putting on stop the eyebrows. Oh, I think I may have found it. Let's see.
I'm trying to take this picture so I can send it to you. Keep
okay.
Why can't I? Why is my camera way off or something? I don't know. I'm not good at these things. Like my son is really good at. Maybe if I look that way. So how are we gonna get you to show it to me? Can you? I don't know how.
That wasn't the one. He's talking about when Tia stops putting her eyebrows on. That's not the one. Who replaced? Nope. Yeah, you're right. It's pretty tricky to find. I'll have to. Now that we brought it up, that's going to have to be notes for another day.
I know exactly right. Anyway, so what do you? See, we're trying to make it where we are not
off track.
So tired that we can't enjoy at least the season of our family being around us and our loved ones. The dedication, feast of dedications. Did you go to have you Googled it? Googled it. So are you on your laptop right now? And then you
I
have your
am.
phone?
I'm on YouTube and I'm Googling it.
So, but where is the, you're
It'd
on
be
your
small.
laptop and your phone is in your hand?
Oh, I think I found. So my laptop is actually to my right. Well, this is my right, probably your left.
Okay.
Yeah, and my phone is directly in front of me.
So you're on the camera. You're
Yeah.
using your phone that you logged in on. Okay. We forgot
So,
to see if we
so
have anybody in the chat. Let me see. The light looks like it's on in there.
Chula girl, I think I found it.
Oh my goodness, daughter of the Most High. She's laughing out loud at us. Oh my goodness, we miss you.
Wait. I can't. I don't know if I can turn. Hang on.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Listen, you are a huge hit on
You see it?
Okay.
Chula girl, I think I found it.
Yes. Oh my goodness, daughter of the Most High. She's laughing out loud at us. Oh my
hang on.
goodness. You.
I gotta pause this one in the background here.
Okay.
Hang
Okay. Okay. Hey, yeah, turn the volume down. I'm hearing myself double.
on. Okay, hang on. So.
That's because everybody wants to look like this. I mean, everybody that's on there, everybody that's on YouTube, okay, they got like pretty little eyeshadows, but they all just look stupid. Everybody should just look like this.
Let's get somebody from the audience.
That one, the one with the turtleneck.
Oh, come on, turtleneck girl.
Show me. You should send me that link, and I should be able to
Okay. Let's do it that way.
send me the link via email, and I'll click on it and find it, and I'll bring it up. That
Okay.
is crazy. That is so crazy. So, daughter of the Most High says, I have to go get used to the fact that y'all come on earlier than when I was in. Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I picked up my daughter in Maryland a couple weeks ago for her. Oh, she couldn't graduate or is graduating. But I can't believe you're that close to us. I'm so happy to have you on the Homeland. Yeah, that we'll have to have you on so that you can you feel like talking about your trip here today? Right in the comments, and I'll send you the link and you can come on.
Send you the link. Come on, girl. Come on.
Yeah. I can send it to your email. If you don't want to come on camera, you can turn your camera. I'm not sure how we can do that, but yeah, we can turn off your camera if you don't feel like being on. But I want to hear about your story. Did we scare her away?
No.
Okay, while we're waiting for her to reply, did you send me did you email to me?
I want to get the right. That was actually the Chula girl doing. Oh snap, Eric. Oh Lord. This and you punch in Chula girl's eyebrows and Lord Jesus. Why?
It's a thing?
Apparently. Oh yeah. Yes, it is.
Spell Chola.
It's CHOLA. La.
It's halfway paying attention. CHOA.
CHOLA. Chola.
So what does Chola mean?
Okay, so it says, oh yeah. Wait. Girl, Google it and read it out loud.
I am. I'm trying.
George.
Sandra Bullock in Chola Makeover. What is Chola? Chola Girl Makeover? That's 15 years ago.
15 years. It's been that long. Golly.
Okay, here. Okay. It says Chola Eyebrow Tutorial.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing here, but let's see here.
I'm gonna put mine on me. Oh, here, so we're not hearing yours and mine at the same time.
Okay.
Let's see. The trick is trying to find the one for George Lopez show.
I know.
And you have to put George Lopez show because it won't pop up if you don't put the show pop.
Oh, okay. Well, he came up. He did come up when I did put up, but there's probably other things. Let me see. All right, now you got me going down this I'm
telling you, it's a rabbit hole.
Okay. All right. And while I'm doing that, let me see. All right, guys. Hopefully you've already done what you had to do as far as establishing tomorrow's meal or whatever, because we're just over here just
Oh, what? So tomorrow, you said, I do have to like leave here probably. I gotta leave this house before 6 p.m. before things starts closing up around me because, I don't really do. This is the first year I'm not doing Christmas gifts per se, you know. But we are going to one of our children's homes, and for dinner we're doing like a little potluck, which I like.
Yeah,
So we
well,
all, yeah, so we're
nice.
all bringing a little something something.
See, that takes the burden off of everybody.
Exactly. Like you don't have to tell me what you're making, just bring something. And I don't even care. I don't even care if store bought. I mean,
So
the fact is, I don't have to clean up over here. So, and did I tell you that our sister's coming tomorrow, right?
right.
And so I said, well, what do you want? You want something special to eat for dinner? And she says, happy to be around family. I'm like, what? Our family is like, blesses my soul because I really wasn't in that whole. I didn't have the desire to do a whole bunch of anything. So took the pressure off.
Okay.
And Beto suggested the Cornish hen, so Cornish hen day.
All right. Now tell me if you can see this. I'm gonna hit play.
I can see.
You can see her?
Yeah, but that's not the show. Go ahead.
No, but
But it's
I'm
not-
still looking. I'm still
Okay,
looking.
but that is the eyebrows. Go ahead. Well,
So
ready
just
and
remember
go.
while you're doing
Okay.
this, the higher the arch, the downer the fool you're gonna get. Look at me, fool.
So you're gonna
So
get a
you're gonna
bunch of
get a
whatever
bunch of
this is,
whatever
fool,
this
and
is,
you're gonna put
and
it
you're
on
gonna
this,
put it on
and
this,
then you're
and
gonna
then you're gonna
start from here,
start from
fool,
here,
and
fool,
go
and go
high, fool, like, and then
high,
you're gonna
and
do
then you're gonna do
the other one,
the
fool,
other one, fool,
and you're gonna go
and you're
high.
gonna high.
It's buffering.
And I will say that I don't know anybody in my family or my family who's my husband's family that
Oh
does
no,
this, but no judgment though.
I can't even finish that one. I can't.
No,
That's not.
I mean, yeah. So that's not the one though.
Play me
But
like this,
Oh,
and then fool, you drag
okay.
it
No. She's really
down, fool, like.
okay. No, she's really. I think she's exaggerating on purpose, and she probably got a lot of likes for that one. But we're
yeah.
okay. Yeah, we don't want to maximize it. I don't even know how to minimize it.
Yeah.
Hide it. Okay.
Mhm.
So basically, yeah. Well, she didn't do that to me, but that's what it reminded you of. Oh, so I sent you a picture. I sent you a picture. Hi, Sasha. It's getting all crowded up in here. Hello. Thank you for we're celebrating. She said Chola means cute girl. Chola.
Like Chula.
Chula.
Yeah.
Well, put the correct spelling of Chula in the thing.
Okay, Chula. That's what you say. He's like so cute.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I think. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I was saying that this one is she did it in black and I
Uh-huh.
didn't like it. And then this one's brown and I know you can barely see it. But like I said, I'm
Mm.
not trying to say, look at me, my eyebrows, me and my eyebrows are in the room. Everybody stop what you're doing. So anywho, what do we have? Okay, so while I was in Ulta, hopefully what are you all doing for this holiday? I mean, we don't celebrate like that anymore. It's not to discourage anybody else from doing it. But
Although I did see this really, really cute Christmas movie. Although I might, like I say, I'm all about Jesus as a reason for the season. But there was this cute little show, and I did watch it. It was with Christina Milian in it, and it was on Netflix.
yeah,
It was cute.
yeah. So it's hard because I asked my daughter to find if any of you guys have a Christmas, non-Christmas music list.
Mm-hmm.
So you want I don't know, Holy Night. I don't know what kind of music I'm wanting to listen to, but it can be instrumental, but not over the top. And so I kept typing all through YouTube, Christmassy, non-Christmas music.
Mm-hmm.
Like let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. You know what I mean? Like those type of things. So I was up here and all I could hear was my daughter's music downstairs. I'm like, Lord Jesus, the things we do love and we compromise. But so here I am talking about, what I purchased. So what is that? It sounds like so that's the Ulta thing. As you can see, I try to change my background. So I also purchased. So this is my sister's going to get a picture out of this. Where'd you go?
Yeah. It says,
Oh,
I'm here. How would you
no, your
walk?
picture's not. I don't see your picture anymore.
Oh, Lord. But you hear me, though, right?
I can hear you, but now you're blinking A.
Oh, should I just go out and come back in?
No, I can hear you. What happened? Bring yourself back. Bring yourself back.
Oh, I see, I see. I didn't even push that button, but it appears that my off button is off. The video button is off.
Okay.
Let's see, camera facing front. Oh, camera facing back. Well, I mean, there you go. I never saw this button before in my born days.
On your phone?
Mm-hmm,
I still can't.
For this type of facing back, facing front.
Oh, there you are.
That's not something. It was already facing front, but when I went to face it back and then turn it back to front, then I showed up. But before we get started, the dictionary actually says this is the Oxford language definition of Chula. It says what?
Go ahead.
It says that a young woman belonging to a Mexican American urban subculture associated with the street gangs. Okay, that's what it says.
Okay, that's Google.
Yeah, that's actually Oxford. So what does Oxford know anyhow?
What do they know anyhow? So I'm laughing because Daughter of the Most High said she likes the one, and you actually it is defined. You can see it is sticking out more with the black side. Sorry, the black eyebrow than it is with the brown one. The brown one does look like it's missing. It's sparse right here. But I don't want to walk in the room and people say, "Oh my gosh, she has eyebrows for the first time in 20 years." Like, you know, because I don't want to have anything to do with. Yeah. We're trying not to. We're not celebrating like that either. We're celebrating the feast of lights.
Yes. Well, I'm just celebrating the birth of Jesus. That's all I got.
Well, okay. that won't be till March. No, that's what I'm saying. We all, of course, because.
But you know what? And you're right. Okay, it could be March, could be April-ish, right? All I can say, every month should be celebrate Jesus. So like I say, happy birthday, Jesus, every month.
every day.
Thank you, Jesus, every day.
So while I was sitting in her chair, I was I was reminiscing back in the days when I actually had full eyebrows.
Oh yes, those were the days, my sister.
So I said to her, "Is there really a serum that you can buy that increases the fullness of your eyebrows or your eyelashes?" And she said,
"Stimulate growth."
"No, I have something called Grande Brow Enhancing Serum."
Oh Lord, is there money back guarantee?
Why did I take my glasses off and then I decided to read? Like, why? I don't.
Well, okay. How about I put my glasses on for far away on instead of the glasses I need for like close up?
Yes. So it says clear serum. Okay, guys. Okay, from today we're gonna mark it. We're gonna mark it, guys, because it says it says that this is an 8-week supply.
Are you gonna be diligent and do it every day?
If it's gonna make me have fuller eyebrows, I'm gonna set a timer.
Do they have one for dark rings around the eyes other than concealer? Because I tell you what, I need to get rid of these dark rings around my eyes. Raccoon lady.
Well, I just use I wash my face every morning, and
that's important.
I put the eye cream on. So you just wear your eye cream, not even the concealer. Wear eye cream, and it's adding moisture back under your eyes. And
I need some eye cream.
We'll have to talk to your baby sister when she gets there tomorrow.
Yes, Lord.
See if we can pull her in, and we'll have an eye. But that's what I think. So it says fuller, bolder looking brows in 6 to 8 weeks. Soft, 100% soft, fuller looking brows. Yeah, we're going to see. Based on a 16-week consumer study with 30 subjects, results will vary. Of course, they have to say that.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to see, folks. So this is, let's see. Yeah, well, let's see. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see it together. Like Mom would say, I see.
Said the blind man.
And where do these things come from?
I have no idea.
So while I was there, because I got dropped off and I had a few minutes and I was shopping, I couldn't find the right eye color. Oh, so I'm not sure if Sasha's still here. Yeah, this is my old my eyebrow case thingy, and you just turn it to get it off, and look at how empty that is. I mean, there's a mirror in there.
This is like doing a rewind. Yes, you said 5 years you've had it.
But they weren't here.
Okay.
So I was trying to buy a new one because I don't really wear makeup, but I do like my eyeliner. What's it called? I like my eyebrow liner that I put on my little brush here. And then I wear my mascara, and I do like eyeliner. And my
Okay.
lip
If you're
gloss
gonna
left.
do a recap, you gotta make the recap short because we got other things to talk about.
Okay, well, where's your list, girl? You rushing me? Rushing me?
So
Wait.
yesterday you said that you were going to talk about oh Lord. Hang on a second. I gotta go offline again. It's on my phone. You know how we do.
Oh my
Don't judge
God.
me.
She gonna
So
rush
you
me, y'all. She said it started today until the 31st. Oh, Feast of Dedications. See now, which calendar are you going by? Because I know some people, all these different camps are doing it starting at different time. I know some of them say that it starts on the 25th, and some say it's 26th, and it's supposed to be for 8 days. So, yeah. Which calendar do you follow in order to get the today? Which is fine because I did buy my lights to put in my window based on the. I'd love to get your opinion on it, daughter of the Most High. My sister, what happened to my sister? Based on the six candle menorah, the 7 candle menorah, or the 9 candle menorah, which also celebrating the feast of lights. But the other thing I wanted to bring up, because I'm on new products right now. How about that? We'll put it in the category of new products, and then you can tell me.
new products. Let's go.
So this one here is a 24-hour brow setter. So whatever little bit of brows I have left, and Lord, I'm very thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for what. Oh my gosh, how pretty is this?
Nice.
Look how it says 24-hour brow setter. So, and this is beautiful. So let's see. I'm as you can tell, this is my first time opening it up. So it's like a gel that's supposed to be clear, and you're supposed to be able to like go upwards, and it stays in an upward position if you have any. Because my third daughter, I always call my third daughter, has thin eyebrows too, like my mom's side of the family, and she uses a gel to keep hers in place. So yeah, you just brush them right up, and then you can go right across like that.
It's like the first two girls like sucked up all the eyebrow juice.
You know what I'm saying? I guess they got the Jamaican gene when it came to the eyebrow in the thick hair. Well, I don't know, because that's guys, throw that one out. Don't anybody hold me accountable for that, because it doesn't really work that way. But anyway, it sounded good for the first 2 seconds that it came out of my mouth, and I can't take it back. I don't have a good editor to delete it. So anyway, this is really cute. So this is my new products for the week. That's really pretty. Really pretty.
I'm gonna yell for my husband for a second. I need my product. Now I want to have to get it.
Girl. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm gonna open up my, what's he saying here? Oh, Sasha must be gone too. So start today until the 31st, because it's supposed to be 8 days, right? So today is the 24th, 24, 25, 29, 30, 31. So if you include today, that would be 8 days. And then she says, I was here for the eyebrow line. Oh, you were here for the eyebrow hair liner. Okay, I hear you. And she says, I'm talking about according to over here. But are you still in Tanzania? Are you back? Are you still in the States, in Maryland? And do you go according to the Ethiopian calendar, or because there's so many different people have different calendars, and it's also on the United States calendar too? Because mine says, you got your stand in the mail.
Okay, so it came in 2, right? So the worst part is, so you know, Becca knows how to work better than I do. But anyway, yeah. So it's the handy dandy stand. I got them both in black. He has his, and I'm not sure where I put mine. So he's fussing at me because he calls me an Indian giver right now. I said, I'm giving it right back. I gave it to you, but I'm giving it right back. I wanted to show it today. Received. Boom.
Right. So I got 2, but
I said,
and see, yours is metal. Mine is plastic.
Oh.
And then the other one came in pink, and I think I did give the black one to my husband, but he hasn't used it, so I took it back. So that makes me what? Does that also
Indian giver?
But I like my stand. I have it sitting right here in front of me, and I have 3 of them, so I could have one downstairs on the dining room table, one upstairs in the attic on my desk, and one here.
So what I like about it is you can still adjust it, you know, and it's nice and firm. Like I need things that are not made of plastic. So when it came in like metal, I'm like, yes, because I'm like the worst. I don't you know.
It'll last longer. It'll last
So
longer.
yeah, definitely lasts longer.
I think I got 2 for like $7.
Yeah,
So
and then you can actually put it. You can keep the holder on your phone and still put it in a little groove and have it on there without having to take it off every time. Because that's like jeopardy.
like you,
That's
so
like
you're saying you can charge it on your on the stand, right?
you can charge it on the stand. You can
Right.
actually keep the whole cover on your phone on.
Yeah, it is wide enough to do that.
Yeah.
I like that it does have enough space for the plug right there, and then you're not obstructing the volume when you talk. You're not like it's not gonna be muffled. So yeah,
Exactly.
now you don't have to lean your phone up against a grapefruit anymore.
It was actually the fruit stand, Marty.
But I've done the same thing without having a stand. It's like you lean your thing up against the
whatever works, right?
Whatever works. Isn't this a pretty?
Yeah.
We're all over the place today. Isn't this a pretty envelope holder?
Oh, that is nice. Yeah.
It's so pretty. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Guy, I'm getting hot, guys. I'm getting hot.
You know, I was gonna say the same thing. I'm thinking, wow, I should have went to the office because I'm hot out here. And I'm a long sleeve too. I'm a long sleever today. Just getting the
I know. Me too.
Staying in the hot. I'm like, goodness gracious, it's a fan.
I know. I had the fan, but it's so old and it's leaning to the side.
Well,
I'm afraid that if I turn it on, it might fall over.
Well, I have a big fan, and it's like you would think I'm in a generator, inside of a generator building or something, if I turn that one on. But the small one, of course, I gave it away to one of my kids. I was like, oh, you like it? Oh, you can have it.
Girl, we be giving stuff away to our kids, and then we forget that we gave it away, and I'll be looking for it for hours. Like,
oh, yeah. So I do have a question, because I bought an item for, so just because just for sake of kids unwrapping something, but now I think I'm going to just make things and give them to my family members, because I love them, but I'm just going to make stuff.
And no, today I want mine. Like I just gave mine a little bit of some chump change.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing for the big ones. So for the small ones, I'm something besides clothes. Because Mima's like a clothes lady. I'll give you clothes in a hobby because you're getting big fast.
But I'm telling mine too. Like, I'm not gonna do it on that same day. Hey, Miss Holly, how you doing?
Oh, well, hello, Holly.
Well, hello, Holly.
It's so nice to have you back where you belong.
Daughter the Most High says she's cold because she's back in Maryland. Girl.
Oh no! Come on down to Texas, honey. But this is going to be my wrapping paper this year.
All right.
I still have, my daughter came over and got wrapping paper. She didn't take all the wrapping paper. I said, take everything because I'm not doing that anymore, right?
Yeah, I gave mine to the Salvation Army. No, Salvation Army, or what's it called?
Well, I gave mine to daughter number 3.
Thrift store. Okay. I gave mine to the thrift store.
In her bow, you know?
That's probably about 4 years ago. That was before the pandemic.
Yes. And it's funny because it's amazing how you were on this road before I was. But sometimes you're not awake. You're not awake until you're awake. You know what I'm saying? Or your whatever. I just know that every year I was getting a little bit more down in the dumps about this time frame of the year, because you hear less about Jesus and more about present.
Yeah.
And discounts.
Yeah.
You know. So anyhow, that's my story about that. So everybody that does celebrate, I am not trying to be the Grinch, you know. So Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas Eve, as Sasha says, you know. So I long story short is I don't want to put a damper on anybody else's celebration.
Right. But I did have a friend that last year I went to some brunch or something like that, and on the way home, because we carpooled, because we were from, same area, and we started talking about different things. I think it was closer to this time of year also. And she said something about, I don't know, maybe the humdrum of setting it up and how tired you get I don't know. And so I said, that there's actually a scripture in the Bible that says, again, we've talked about this before here, about putting up a tree and decorating it. She says, what? She was a Christian. And I said, now I know it. Now I know it by heart, because I keep saying it. I keep whispering it to as many people as I can. Read Jeremiah 10:3 or Jeremiah 10:1-5. And depending on what version of the Bible you read it, it says, this is the first year I'm not depressed. Oh, amen. Amen. We're happy to hear that. Because this is that season too. This can be that season where, there's a lot of people, a lot of lonely. We talked about this last week. There's a lot of people that are lonely. There's veterans. There's elderly people, and there's just people in general that just for some reason when this time of year comes around, it just is really a sad time for them.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out why my notes only stop at a certain point. Like where's the rest of it? You know, I can't see. So the last one I see is 7. What do you see as far as for the YouTube comments?
Oh, the last thing you see. Oh no, I see them all. Because after 7, I'm typing her back. Yeah, after 7, she says, "I'm cold," and that was it. And then she said, "Praise the Lord." Miss Holly said, "Praise the Lord," and she says, "Hi, I'm blessed, thanks. Do you use the?" And I asked daughter of the Most High if she used the menorah, and she said, and I said, "Hear ya," and then I said, Miss Holly said, "Yes, this is the first year. Thank God she's not depressed. I love it because, girl, we understand it. This time of year, for some reason, there's a lot of people, and we get it. So I'm happy for you right now too." And so I wanted to say to daughter of Most High that yes, I'm also studying to show myself approved in that area.
Study to show myself approved.
Yep.
I switched my area from the office to my formal dining area, and I just didn't bring it back the charger machine. So of course I plug it in before it dies, but you still see the YouTube portion of it as well. My phone is charged, but it's not my. Here you go. The laptop is actually in order. Ooh,
You know what
light again.
You're welcome. So the other thing too that while we're on here and for next week, whoever shows up, let's start. What is your word of the year? Let's think of what our word. Mine in the past few years wasn't the word intentional, and I think this past year I need to also put it somewhere where I can see it and not say, "Oh, I forgot what my word was." I know I wrote it down. So, but
right.
now that I'm looking at it, I think it was yeah, right here. It says, "I am audacious." Audacity. So audacity, I think, was supposed to be my word for this year. So So we're going into 2025. What word would you choose for yourself?
That's a good question.
For the year? And we don't have to. You don't have to necessarily say it now, but maybe you can. If you think of one, you can. But we can also bring it back next week, and then we can share that with each other. I was on a call on a Zoom, and everybody was talking and sharing their word of the year, and take time to just kind of think it over and pray about it, type of thing.
Yeah.
So I thought that would be a good thing to bring up for today.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, like our own little scrapbooking session. Not scrapbooking. What do people do? They get together and they make a map out board.
They call it a dream board, vision board.
Vision board. Yeah, vision
dream board.
So yeah. So we're doing it verbally.
Love it.
Ooh, Sasha. She says Sasha and I chose the word inspire. I love it.
Inspire.
I love it. I think that besides audacity, I should have put the year on that piece of paper.
Yeah.
I think it's also like feeling like royalty, like we are children of a king, the king.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now that I bought all these things, I'm trying them all because this is supposed to be the serum that helps my eyebrows grow.
Oh goodness! Well, how about I get some? I'm gonna get some not iPod or what do you call that? Eye recovery, eye repair.
Girl, I got one in the bathroom and I have one right here. And I've been wearing it's not cheating, but I've been doing skincare since high school, basically.
And you look amazing, and that's good. I mean, and not everybody's a Barbizon / whatever, but it has been part of your regime since as long as I remember.
Well,
middle school, high school.
I just remember I used to love the magazine 17 magazine and reading it from cover to cover.
Mm-hmm.
But this is also an eye cream that I keep here on my desk because
bring it closer. I see that's red with white letters.
It's actually falling. It's falling apart. I don't know if I want to, but it's by Posh. I used to sell it when I was with that other company. I can't think of it, but it just says it says I know right. So, and it's just a white cream that fades. That fades when you put it. It melts when you put it. Another thing, while we're on here, all these young people, all these very big influencers, they're like putting on their makeup on. When you put your eye makeup on, your eye, we're gonna have a little bit of lesson here. And we should, even if you don't wear any makeup, you should wear at least a little bit of eye under eyeliner, under eye, not liner, under what I call Audra, sorry.
It's you know I wear makeup.
Like night cream, eye cream. But anyway,
Okay.
when you put it on from here with your ring finger, because your ring finger is your weakest finger. And when you put it on, go inward. So you go from here this way, and you just keep patting.
Yeah.
And so same thing on this side.
Mm-hmm.
And keep patting until it, and because this is the most sensitive part of your eye, is under your eye. And so I do it at night before I go to bed, and I do it now. And so yes, I am 60, and God has been good.
Amen. Oh, yes, he has.
So sometimes, some nights I didn't feel like doing it, but I've been doing it probably since I was in my 20s, just preparing.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I just switched fingers, but this ring finger right here. So Sashia, when you're teaching your daughters, so not to drag here, and also whenever you do anything else on your skin, make sure you're going to upward motion, because what Mary Kay taught me when I was in that did that back in the day is that all day long gravity is pulling your skin down, and so whenever you put moisturizer on and everything, go in the upward position, upward motion, and then again when you do anything around your eyes, go inward. So Miss Holly, if Sasha's not back on, you can tell that to your granddaughters, because if they start now, then they'll have a good skin regimen.
Yeah.
So this is supposed to be for 6 weeks. So I did that side. So y'all get to see if my we're gonna check this out together. Together, 1:00 every morning. I'm gonna apply this stuff here. I just want to see. Okay. And what's the store? All right, Ulta, you're on the line right now. You're being tested.
Okay, so we have 47 and a half minutes in. What else?
What? Where's your list? Where's your list? Where's the list?
Oh Lord.
Right, Ulta, we're moving you off. You're off the screen, Ulta. You're out of here. Yeah, sorry, people. Until I figure out how to do the background thing, or make my background pretty. But the other thing too, why you do define
Take your background off so we can see it.
Say what?
Sis? Or take your background off so we can see it, sis. Jingle, yes. Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, it is.
This is like an Asian influenced thing.
I was gonna say it does look like one of those Buddhist something or others. That's the only thing that comes to my mind.
No, I would not purposely wear anything Buddhist, nothing.
I know, I'm just saying.
It's a very ornamental thing.
Yeah.
On behalf of me watching all the Asian series. Okay, so if you guys have any there's a series that my husband and I are watching called it's called Blossom. And actually I Googled Blossom last night. There used to be a show back in the 90s. Do you remember that girl? Her name was Blossom.
Yeah, I do.
I watched it. But and another show came out called Blossom, but it wasn't. This is on the Asian side, and they had their own like Netflix something, and it's called I want to say Angels, not Angels, a Christian network. There's a whole Viki. I think the network is called Viki. So this thing, man, they have like it's supposed to, my daughter said by the time this is finished, it's gonna have like 30 segments. 30 episodes.
That's like when Netflix actually put Celia video movie on. That thing was a novella. That thing had like, I don't know, 60, 80, 66, 86 episodes. I'm thinking, wow. But I mean, okay. When I say they celebrated her life from the beginning to the end, wow. Believe that.
Yeah. So it's called Blossom, and it's on the Viki network. So I think that my daughter subscribed to it. But you know what? I have to say, and then I know, look, it's almost like Daughter of the Most High missed no time, because last time we talked, I was probably talking about East Indian movies. But there's such a wholesome culture to it. Miss Holly, if you can, start watching East Indian movies. I mean, I'll even have a couple. But they're so wholesome. And
yes,
my husband, I even got my husband, you have to read the subtitles though.
Yes.
So some people don't get turned off because you have to read the subtitles.
Yes.
We watched, I think there's going to be 30. They didn't even hardly hug each other until episode 17.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
And we didn't even see them actually kiss. And even then she blushed at episode 20. Yeah. I'm like, and the whole United States would have been all up in there, everybody running around naked, and
first episode.
The debauchery of all of it. Yeah. So it leaves a lot to the imagination, and my daughter's really good at choosing them, picking and choosing. So The only
Nice.
thing that you missed or the most high is me. I'm talking about under eye cream. That's what it's called, under eye cream, and going inward like this to put it on with using your ring finger. And then of course I applied my. We're gonna watch my eyebrow growth with this. So I put the tap 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 on that with my eyebrows. So anything else, my sister, before, because we are about to wrap it up, y'all. And Miss Holly, I think I'm gonna start sending out like a little newsletter saying what we spoke about and maybe the link of the week before, and then maybe my favorite East Indian and Chinese Asian movies. Okay, you have to go. Okay. Text me your email so I can add you to my email list if there's something that you'd be interested in. Yes. And happy holidays to you too.
Yes, happy holidays.
Yes. So sis, what was on our list? Because we kind of like.
Well, the main thing I wrote down was the eyebrows, and you hit that first, and you hit it hard. So we've already exhausted that one. We talked about the Christmas holiday. That was on the list also.
Christmas, not Christmas, holiday, yes, and celebrating the feast of dedications. Everybody can look that one up.
Mm-hmm. That was the main thing for me anyway. And the new product, of course, was the stand that you saw. Yes. Oh, I wanted to show you something and ask you: do you think that this toy is both girl and boy friendly? Because I bought it, and my husband says that. Well, I'll let you look at it. You can tell me what you think, and then I'll tell you what he said. Right? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So go ahead and discuss what you need. I'll be right back.
How far are you going? So while she's away, I've had an issue because of being in the military with my feet. All right. So I've had this book on toenails. So it says Japanese toenail fungus code. I've had this book forever, and I'm like, okay, I need to actually read this book. I can't keep praying for my feet to get well. I need to just read the book. Isn't it funny when you look inside and you see these papers that you had in there forever? Like, I wish I put a piece of a date on there. But now when I buy books, I need to put on the inside. Okay, what is it? Let's see here. Let me see if I can maximize you. Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
So they're pretending to make ice cream or something like that? Like
exactly. So is that girl and boy friendly, or just girl or with boy?
You know what? Nowadays, if you want your son to cook in the kitchen, if you want your kids to cook in the kitchen, give him a kitchen thing. I don't think, I think it's adorable. They're gonna want to play with it as long as it's nothing that they can choke on. I don't think that we should do gender specific. That's why a lot of men run around that can't cook now.
Yeah,
So I don't think that's.
But I thought that was so cute. They can put their own, like, how many scoops they want on it. They get to do the fake money exchange, because all kids want to be entrepreneurs, whether it's McDonald's workers or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So I just thought that'd be like something neat for us to do here at my house, because I'm going to let them open it, but I'm going to bring it back home because they have enough toys at their house. Aww. So this is for me, my entire house.
Then you should bring something that they can stay at their house, but keep that one. Let them open it up at your house.
Clothes. I already told them clothes is what is going to be my jam. I asked her what she wants. She said clothes. Boom.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that is nice though.
I thought that was, and it's wooden too, so it's like it's going to last a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yes, Daughter of the Most High says it looks unisex. Yes.
Thank you, because my husband said that's a girl toy. I said it is not. I said, what do you want me? He says when he was growing up, he had sticks and rocks. I said, so what do you want me to do? Give him sticks and rocks and a slingshot to poke their eye out? I think not.
You know what? And we've had that conversation over here too, where our parents had it different.
I can't see you.
Oh, sorry. Our parents had it different.
Yeah.
And they gave us more of what they didn't have, and then we had it different. Mm-hmm. And then we give our kids more than what, and then the same thing going down to the grandchildren. So that's what we just do it. I mean,
yeah. So, but I do respect the fact that I know it was done. It wasn't done because it was done for economical reasons or whatever. But long story short is it builds character though, right? You don't have did you find things, you be creative, use your brain for other things. And that's what we did. Go outside and play, right? You didn't always have something to play with. Okay.
Exactly.
But
we made mud pies.
We made igloos. Remember that igloo in the backyard?
I think we remember trying to do an igloo. Yeah.
You can get we were skinny. You can get one of us skinnies in at a time.
You know, our personalities, there's different things that we both remember or don't remember.
Yeah.
Now I want to show my hair bow. This is my
Yeah,
hair bow.
too. Like I said, we haven't talked about our journey, but today I decided to put the hair up and out of the way. So I was all,
I like
and
that. Looks, and me, I did the same thing. Well, when I went out today, and these are also inspired for me watching all the Asian movies today, because all the earrings that she wore were all long and dangly.
yeah.
And when I went to go for my my consultation, they had these earrings on the table. So
Yeah.
like these are so cute.
I actually made a pair, something like that. When my daughter was going to her, wasn't not the PTA, it was the other daughter. So it was the last daughter's cotillion ball.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the things is we actually all sat down and made earrings.
Oh, nice.
So that was really, really neat. They had someone come in that was very creative,
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was dangly earrings, and one was like hoops with little thingies in the hoops.
Yeah.
Like little beads you can put around it. Mm-hmm.
So, well, guys, thank you for joining us. We're gonna have our agenda in front of us. You know what? We get to talk on New Year's Eve, which actually is not the real New Year's Eve, but the Gregorian New Year's Eve, right? Am I right, daughter of the Most High? That's what we call it, the Gregorian New Year's Eve. So hopefully you guys can join us for that, and that we'll have our little agenda in front of us and talk about the Feast of Dedications. All right, guys. And Pop is doing good. Pop is doing good.
Papa's doing good. He's already had bread. Oh, today we made pumpkin spice pancakes.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say pumpkin spice soup. I'm like, I'm on my way over right now.
Pumpkin spice pancakes. I should have been that. We should make some pumpkin bread, or not pumpkin, but sweet potato bread or some kind of bread today. Banana bread, something for the week.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds really good. I love banana bread, so I haven't done that in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I want everybody to, enjoy however you celebrate it. Enjoy your family. Have some good food. The Feast of Dedication. Take a picture. You have to take a picture of any lights that you put up. And
Any lights? I didn't put any lights up.
Yeah. So I do have some Feast of dedication lights that I purchased. I said, hey guys, what do you think about me? So anyways, they're battery operated, and then I bought them. I was so excited, and I got them home. I'm clicking the clicker. Why didn't I remember to buy batteries? But we do have batteries at home. You know what?
Come over here. Beto has a whole regime, but he's got a whole.
You should show that, not right now, but next time, show it. Like he has a whole year supply of batteries.
Yeah. So if apocalypse comes, he's set for it. He's got the batteries. He's a battery guy.
Yeah.
He actually it's like half full at this point, and he needs to replenish. But normally he has that thing stacked to the gills.
I'm gonna ask Daughter of the Most High if she says she's gonna share scriptures on Feast of Dedication. Thank you. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna put my email up so that you can also maybe you can send them to me. Daughter of the Most High would really appreciate that. I'm gonna see if I have my email.
I really like how that you have it in cursive with Sasha. Sasha and I show the word inspire. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was while I was waiting for you to click on, there was a caption where you could change the font for the holidays, and I'm like, oh, let me try it. So that's why I did that. Yeah. So there you go, Daughter of the Most High. If you could share your scriptures with us, we would on the Feast of Dedication. I would really appreciate that. And that's one thing now I've been studying all year round, that there was originally 7 different feasts, but then if you go to the Apocryphas, which we're not trying to throw people off, but there's also an 8th Feast of Dedications, and that was dedication of lights, which the other people call it another word, but you'll have to look that up on your own calendar, because we're not trying to get banned for any reason over here. All right, guys. I absolutely love your hair like that.
Oh, thank you.
I love it, love it, love it. So
thank you kindly.
I'm gonna put right at the 59 mark. Look, I'm gonna put Loc inspired. This portion of the video is going to be considered, the Loc, Sister Loc inspired.
All right. Yes.
But let's do a because sometimes they pick their own picture for us. So this is us doing our hair. pause, right? We're gonna do a 5-second freeze. Ready, run?
Okay, ready?
1, 2, freeze. Because I pick pictures and I'm like, what? And this is the one that YouTube will pick. They'll be like, those are the ones that they pick for us, but
Yeah.
we'll choose our own.
But the fact that you can actually pick and choose the photo is like, what? Winning. Yeah.
So what I'll do now, I go to after we get off of this, I go to my phone and I'll part where I like the picture and then I'll screenshot it and then I go to Canva and then I make a picture from there. So it's just a whole.
That's amazing.
It's the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So, she says, I'll share the scripture on the piece. Test the email. Okay. I think I have your email, so I'll look again for your email too, so we can make sure that we're in communication. I'm talking. All right. So we're gonna close out because we're right at the 1 hour mark, and so
all right.
I'm gonna make myself a sticky note because we do. I got it right. Peace,
love,
and
blessings.
blessings. Thank you all for joining us, even for those who are going to be watching on the replay. Put pound replay and enjoy your week. Be safe.
God bless.
Yes. I like to try and leave out with these words here.
Okay.
Us off the screen.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see here. Hide you and hide me. I need to start having music for the background too.